The cinematic experience is something I hear people talk about a lot. Usually, I used to think when people talked about the cinematic experience, they were talking about the experience of seeing a movie they love on the big screen as it's intended to be seen. But recently, I've kind of realized that the cinematic experience refers to experiences in the cinema, not from the actual movie, from the clowns that go to see the movie with you. Which is a good thing and a bad thing, because it's really a roll of the dice when you go to the theatres. Because you can either end up with somebody who does nothing, people who are really annoying and can ruin the entire experience for you, or people like who do one funny thing and then leave you alone the entire time you're there. Usually it's the latter ones I enjoy the most, but I've got a few stories of like weird cinema experience, weird things that happened to me when I went to the movies as a lad.
So strap in, you little spag muppet. It's story time!
You boys like Kevin Smith movies? Well, I've seen very few Kevin Smith movies because I don't know if any of them are really that good. But the only one I've actually seen is Cop Out, which I'm told is one of the worst ones. I went to see this with my dad when I was about 12, and I remember that when we went to see this movie, there was about us and two other people in the theater. It was that unpopular. I can kind of see why. The film was really boring, and I think I laughed once right at the start, and then I was straight-faced for the rest of the movie. Okay, it's probably not that weird, but it was shocking to me at age 12. Don't bully me! I had a worse experience going to the theatres with my dad. We went to see Looper, which was a significantly better film. And right at the climax of the movie, when the music's winding down, everything's getting hyped. It's right at the climax of the movie. We're watching. It's about to end. Someone whispers. Someone next to my dad says, "Oh, he shoots himself." He got spoiled like literally 5 seconds before the climax of the movie. Who does this? Why? It was a guy talking to his friend, so it wasn't like he intentionally tried to spoil the film for my dad. These two guys were just talking next to him. Why would you first of all, why would you go to see a film twice if you're just going to tell your friend what happens next? That's like anti-what? What do you... I'm confused. People... Why? I choose to believe that these guys just get their kicks from going into theatres and spoiling things right before the climax, just to ruin the overall impact of the scene. Yeah, it's a good thing it was kind of a meh movie like Looper. If they did that in like Star Wars or something, they'd probably get strangled. Big, meaty, man-child hands would wrap around their throats and end them. Oh no, imagine being that guy.
This one's a doozy!
So, I say, it was 2016, me and Tucket the Kite went to go see Moana in theatres. And, so we were sat in the theatre about the mid-row, and to the left of us were these 3 or 4 kids, about 10 to 12, really, not really young, but youngish. So they're playing on their phones throughout the entire movie, but that's not really the point. The point was, mid-trailers, there was a trailer for the Illumination movie Sing, and the second the gangster gorilla was on screen, the kid just goes, "Harambe!" out loud. Yeah, generations are dying. Please send help. No, this was like... This was ages after that meme was a thing, so I don't know why this kid was dredging up Harambe. I mean, I thought that joke was long dead at this point. Can we sterilize the next generation, please? Is this the thing that can happen? I don't want the future of humanity to be this. Those same kids called the film rubbish throughout the entire runtime. Like, you could have just gotten a refund. Those kids sat there texting. They wasted like £7 each to go watch that movie and just call it rubbish. I hope they got their money's worth. They got the Harambe joke out of it. I mean, I hope that kid feels cool now. He made Harambe. So there is a little collection of little Leroy's cinema stories. Not much, I know, but it's a something.